So hello and welcome to this session, Mandala Jam session. So mandala making, art making, jam session with me, Akasha Shell, here on my channel, Akasha Love. So today, this mandala practice is one of my practices from my private online community, the Youniverse, which I wanted to share with you so you get a little bit of an idea of what will happen in this session in my private community if you join. This is a live session that I offer on Zoom. So you can be live with me, making your amazing mandala, doing our creative jam session together. So I will put links in the bottom of this video and in the description for more information on joining the Youniverse community. But for now, let's get into our mandala session. So I just have a normal sketchbook, A4 size sketchbook here today. I have a bowl and I'm using my bowl to, I'm just going to put this down, to just draw a circle on my paper. So this is what a mandala is essentially. It's a circle. So we're making art in a circle. So there you go, we have our circle. And I will just put this back. And the idea is that this circle is our boundary. And this kind of makes this a safe space to just express yourself, knowing that you don't have to go outside, you stay inside the circle. So this kind of makes it safe. And if you're a person like who thinks that you are bad at art, that you have no talent, that you criticize everything that you create or you do, I think this circle boundary makes it a bit easier for you, because you're just like, okay, it's just one circle. I'm just going to fill that in with whatever I like, with whatever I'm feeling today. So today is a mandala jam session. I think I would like to focus on using this mandala as a safe space for expressing your emotions. And we can also extend that to inner child healing. If you have something that you would like to access, that your inner child wants you to access, so some maybe old emotion that you haven't yet fully processed, maybe from your childhood, then this circle space is an opportunity to just process that emotion, whatever it is. So let's just do a little meditation, connect in with our inner child. Might be age 7. So let's just connect in with our 7-year-old, inner 7-year-old. What was going on for you, age 7? And is there something that this 7-year-old you would like to tell you, would like you to channel today? Particularly some emotion, some feeling that maybe they might have been feeling at that time, but might not have felt safe enough to really express. You might not have felt safe enough to really express that to your parents or to your friends at school or to your teachers. and it might have stayed kind of stuck deep down inside of you somewhere. So let's just connect in whatever that emotion is that 7-year-old might be feeling, because this idea of the inner child is that our inner child is present and inside of us, and at all the different ages that we've ever been, that inner child is still there. So we can go back, connect with him or her, and have a conversation. Okay, so once you have that connection, then you get your pencils or your paints. Me today, I have this paint box set. This is a kind of acrylics that we mix with water. I have my brushes here, and I have some water to mix the brushes. So my inner child, I think, would like to express the emotion of anger. I think it might be familiar to many people that anger is probably one of the most challenging emotions for parents to deal with. So if we are very highly sensitive beings as children, we might very easily have self-censored our own anger expression, because we saw that angered maybe our parents. And so being very sensitive people, we might have kind of given ourselves a message that's not okay to be angry. It's not okay to be angry. So I'm just starting with some red and orange here. I'm just going to put this down so you can see. So I'm just channeling this feeling of anger from my inner child, just with this colors, kind of strong colors, which often associated with anger, particularly red. Starting with the big thick brush, but then I might move on to a smaller brush. And you just paint whatever you want. So there's no need for perfection. Doesn't have to be figures, can be just colors, just whatever you are feeling, because this process is really about channeling your feelings. Now I'm going to move to a smaller brush. And I'm going to choose a different color here, more of a pale orange. So my inner child just imagines this mandala as being like a kind of just a scream, blurting out whatever that rage or that anger is. Rah! Me particularly, I just click back up. When I was a child, I was highly sensitive, and I seemed to be the target of bullies. Happened to me multiple times in my school experience. Bullies that were basically girl bullies, my friends, seemed to get easily triggered by me somehow. So I had the experience of being bullied quite a few times, which obviously it did make me complicated emotions, because it made me very angry, and then also made me quite afraid, because of course a big part of bullying, especially with girls, is being ostracized. They kind of start whispers and rumors that you're bad or defective, or they don't like you anymore in some way, and then you start to be left out. So in the playground, at recess and at lunch, they might just start to leave you out. So this happened to me a few times, and it made me very angry and also very distressed and very sad as well. So I think this red color here is really channeling this just rage that I felt as a small girl dealing with these nasty other small girls. And now, of course, I know that children who bully other children are generally being bullied at home themselves, probably by their parents, and probably have their own feelings of rage. And so I can forgive those young girls now in my adult state. But the inner child, my 7-year-old, might still have quite a lot of anger there at having been treated in this way. So here we have our mandala. So yeah, the benefit to you of joining in this session as a live session rather than just watching me here on the YouTube replay is that in a Zoom session we can interact, and you can ask me questions, and we can share this process and share whatever might be coming up for you in such a process, especially if we do something like an inner child connection mantra jam session. And the Youniverse community is designed especially for women, and it's really exists for your empowerment, to support you in growth, in healing. Might be healing from abusive relationships, might be healing from childhood stuff, healing from other damaging periods in your life, healing from negative beliefs, growing stronger self-esteem, growing stronger boundaries. So this is what the Youniverse community is all about. And I have 3 live sessions every month programmed. And as well, there is a whole library of guided audio meditations for you on topics such as self-love, relationships, anxiety, panic attacks, all of these kind of topics around the inner relationship with the self, as well as this library of recorded meditations, which is available for you 24/7 as a member. There's also a private forum, messaging forum, where you can message and connect and share and talk with all of the other members in the community at any time of day or night. That is totally private, not Facebook, not any kind of social media platform. It's a private website with a login where only the members can access. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Have a beautiful day, and I will see you next time.